Hi, Grayson here with Jiu-Jitsu Self-Defense. Today we're going to do two-hand front choke defense with arm lock. So, opponent's choking. As always, first thing we do, hands come in to protect the punch. If he winds up to punch, hand follows. I bring my head inside to get out of the power arc of the punch. Underhook, T position, pin the arm, trap and go to T position. If I decide that he's not going to punch me, I'm okay to do the defense. So, first thing I'm going to do here is when he's really up on my neck and choking, I've got to get a hold of his hand here. And when he's nice and tight on the neck, it's hard to grab. Okay? So, I'm going to lean just slightly forward. And you can see how it opens up the hand a little bit. If I stay vertical, his hand's nice and tight there. But by leaning just a little bit, it makes this a lot easier to grab. Okay. So when I grab here, inside hand is going to go thumb up, outside hand is going to go thumb down. We're going to make a nice little picture here. And remember, I always want to grab like this and not with my thumbs. So outside hand is going to grab the meaty part of the hand here. My thumb is on the bottom. Top hand is grabbing the meaty part of the thumb on top. So I say thumb down and thumb up, but we're not grabbing with the thumb itself. We're pinching the fingers to the palm. So thumb's down, thumb is up. Okay. This helps you remember, great. Okay. So protecting the punch, slight lean forward. Outside hand is thumb down, inside hand is thumb up. I want a nice tight grip on here because all the pressure that comes and is transferred into his arm comes from the way we grab. So the grip has to be correct and it has to be nice and firm. So once I have a firm grip here, I'm going to cross step. I want to put my toes about even with his toes. And I want them about 6 inches or so away from his foot. So I can open up this foot a little bit, cross step, and this raises as high as I can get it. I want to open up as much space here so that I can move through this area. I'm creating a nice big hole here to move through. From here I'm going to turn and step back through here. So you can see, if I step too tightly here, there's not a lot of space to move through here. So I want to make sure I've given myself plenty of room here. And it's just 1, 2 step. 1, 2. So my head is always going to be the last thing through. If I try and put my head through first, which is more natural, it's a little harder to get through, especially if this guy's resisting. So it's a bit unnatural to put my head through last, but that's what we want to do. So 1, 2. And as long as I have that nice tight grip on his hand here, I won't end up in a headlock because I've got nice good control here. And I just slip my head through last. So let's do that just a couple more times. Slight lean forward, grab, step 1, 2. Here. Raise that nice and high. 1, 2. Once we're to here, I'm going to keep a hold of the thumb. This hand that's on the bottom is just going to shoot through and cup his tricep. Okay. I'm going to pull it in nice and tight. I like to keep pressure on the head so that he can't posture. And then from here, we can block the tricep to wrist lock. We have knees, or we can just hold the guy here. Okay. One more time all the way through. Hands come in to protect. I'm going to open up to that side, slight lean forward, grab, thumb down here, inside hand, thumb up, cross step, raise it high, turn, step through. Keeping a hold of the thumb, this hand shoots to the tricep. I can control the posture with the head for knee strikes, or I can turn to this position, blocking the tricep with my body. I can come in for the wrist fold. Okay. So a couple at full speed here. There you are. 2-hand front choke defense with arm lock. Thanks.